Hey Corey, you want talking a little bit about? Well, you don't have to, but like what you sent me.
That's a living life, bro. You feel that thing?
That course thing. Or no? You don't want to? You don't have to. Nope.
I ain't got it all together yet.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got it all together.
This guy right here done built multiple courses. Yeah, like plenty of them. So
well, what made you want to be a barber? Like, was your dad a barber, granddad a barber, or like what got you interested in it?
Well, my dad used to cut my hair. He started out cutting my hair. A few times I had saw him as a kid. And then my cousin that lived in the house with me, he would start cutting hair. So at around 11, I just picked up some clippers and I did a good job from
you was natural.
Bro, dude, been cold.
And I did a good job, and I never stopped. My thing, what I always felt, is helping people. So I felt I was good at cutting hair, but I went to college for psychology and philosophy and mass communication.
I did not know that.
I didn't finish, but that was my thing. That was because I was always helping and talking people through things. So I figured that was my route to go. But once I got done playing around all those years in the streets and stuff, I realized the effect that I could have from a barber chair, one-on-one. It's still like I'm a psychologist. It's still like I'm helping people. Helping kids, women, men, older men. So I decided to do what I could do from the chair, however I can help. Not force myself in no kind of way, but whenever somebody needs me, I'm there. And I just decided to take it to another route, another level, because I always believed there was prestige in barbering. I know the history of barbering, so they were looked at as doctors. They were doing a lot of medical things that we aren't doing today. So I looked at it as if to bring the prestige back, to bring the camaraderie back, to help the community back, and not just people looking at it as if it's the last resort of a drug dealer, you know, or you know, it's to get all the women, to get the kids, to get the women to have sex with them. I wanted to bring that next level back. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that the community could come and believe in and get sound knowledge from, or you know what I'm saying, just to help. That's what got me where I'm at now.
How long you been cutting? Well, I know you say you started at 11, but like professionally, own shop type thing.
It's been 4 years now since I had my own shop. I got my license 2016 in June, and I got my own shop January 2017.
Oh, so you didn't really spend much time in somebody else's shop.
But Quay, you went before. I don't know if this is okay, but you already had like a clientele, right? Oh no, okay, yeah.
I did, but before I went to prison.
Okay.
Before I went to prison, I had a nice clientele.
Okay.
When I got back from prison, I had nothing.
Oh,
I didn't have no clientele. I was begging people to come get their haircut. You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. I got out, having to pay $1,000 in child support, and they trying to lock me up. So I'm begging people.
Yeah.
I went from having multiple cars, multiple houses, going to prison, coming home with nothing, on my grandma's couch, on the floor sometimes. You know, so I'm begging people, I'm charging $20, taking $10 to save up for a car, and I'm just building up. So a year after that, I go to barber school. I got all kind of clientele again, you know, from barber school. I got 100 clients a week now. I'm in barber school, they coming and paying. But I'm telling them, once I graduate, I'm charging what I'm worth.
Yeah.
I graduate, I go up higher. I was charging 20, I go up to 30. I lost everybody. Out of that 100, I probably had 4 or 5 people to stay with me.
Dang.
And so I had to build up that whole clientele from the end of 2016 up until now. And I'm still climbing and trying to build.
That's what's dope though. So how you had that resolve to be like, okay, I know at 20 I can boom it, but I should be charging 30. But when you go up to 30 and everybody left you, how you had that resolve to be like, man, I'm about to go back to 20, like, cause that's like you doing right, But I'm saying a lot of entrepreneurs would be like we don't charge what we worth. Like he said, we don't know our worth. So somebody been like, man, I'm gonna go to 15, I'm gonna go to 20, just so I can have customers.
I have to be 12 because I didn't. Let me tell you something. I've had my master barber license since 1992. All right. I just recently, since I met him, and I don't mind saying this, really elevated my worth. You know what I mean? To what we get, cuts, the money that we get for cuts now. You know, I've had people tip me good, but the standard has elevated. And that's because of him, because mediocrity seems to be a mindset in us when it comes to business. And some kind of way we feel like we're doing our people wrong if we charge our worth. But some kind of way, but yet these other races can charge you whatever, crack you in the head, and you give them money with a smile. But for some reason, it becomes just this dialogue we got to engage in about why you cost so much. How come I can't pay you this? Bruh, no other institution goes through this dialogue but us. But us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden now you ain't got no money. All of a sudden now your light bill got to get paid. All of a sudden now you got to take care of this.
See, what I really learned though, while I was gone,
I had a hard time with that one.
I was studying in Chattanooga. I was in Atlanta Federal Prison, and I was studying the growth of Chattanooga. And my thing was,
how did you study? Like, what was you?
As far as the census, people moving to Chattanooga, what's hot about Chattanooga? The companies and stuff like that.
That's hard.
So,
that's hard.
By me knowing my worth, I've been in the streets a lot. I know when you're down, people gonna leave you. When you're charging high, people are gonna leave. But you're gonna get new people. You're gonna get people leave for people to come. So that was my whole mentality. I was gonna charge my worth, and I was gonna give a service, give the type of service where people who appreciate themselves will appreciate me. So that was my main thing. I didn't care if I lost every client that I once had. I didn't care at all. Because I knew I was starting from nothing. I had just started from nothing when I got out of prison to make it past the barber school and get out. So I don't mind starting from nothing if I know it's going to be a better outcome and I won't have to stress as much this new coming thing.
Can I ask a question real quick? I'm sorry. Do you think it takes that time of separation where you're losing everything and everyone to get you to really get your mind going towards what you're trying to strive towards, like gain out of this?
Like refocusing?
Yeah. Do you think it takes that?
I don't think it takes that.
No? Okay.
I think it takes self-discipline. And you are forced to get away. When you're forced to get away and be by yourself, you understand a whole lot more. You can get by yourself while you're out here. It just takes discipline. Okay. It takes wanting to change and a lot of things I never went through because I saw other people going through it and I was smart enough to realize I don't need to go that route. And it's a lot of things I chose to do which I had to go that route and I'm thankful for it. I'm really thankful for it. But my transition didn't start when I was in prison. I was out of prison. Choosing not to have sex anymore because that was my vice. Making a lot of money and having a lot of women was my vice. I didn't gamble, never drunk, never smoked. Women and money. I started to learn to control it before I went in. So I was able to curb a lot of things and learn a lot while I was in there. To answer your question, no, I don't think you have to go to prison to get that mindset.
I pray nobody ain't got to go. I agree with Quail. You just gotta be disciplined. For me, it took prison though. So for me, it's being separated from everything that drew my attention.
So that period of isolation is what we're really on there.
Yeah.
But like he said though, if you got the discipline,
you can do it out here.
Yeah.
You got all them distractions, all those things that keep you from meditating and getting into you. If you're strong enough to get away from that out here, I wasn't strong enough. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, where they thought they was hurting me, locking me down, they really created a monster because for the first time in my life, I was being still. You know what I mean? Educating myself. My mind wasn't bombarded by so much mess.
You got to know the boy futuristic aim. My work can make the J do the jump, man, can't it? You got to know this the remix right here. Grand hustle, baby, it's the Kings right here. You got to know we got